by 6. Price dishes to Bryant. Back to Price. Here's Chandler. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Bryant. The shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 1:24 left to play here in the third. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Wesley Matthews checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Redick is checked in. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 6. And he lobs it up. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Rose, he's checked in for Memphis. Milwaukee also making some changes. Glenn Davis is checked in for Cauley Stein. And Winslow subbed in for Richardson. Here's Winslow. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Winslow's got 5 points so far. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
P.J. Tucker.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Henson. Misses the layup. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Porzingis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Chandler. Then it's Matthews. And it's Rose in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Mirotic. And he gets it to go. Mirotic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks. And it's Rose penetrating. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Memphis.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Paul's checked in. He dishes it to Cantor. Rebounded by Tucker.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
Bucks trail by 5. The 9-foot shot. Good as the jump shot falls.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And, you know, J.J. Redick has shown steady improvement in his game. He entered the league as a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Rose up on top. Defended by Paul. Passes it to Porzingis. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
That's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
The dish to Cantor. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his third rebound tonight. Bucks trail by 5. Winslow, the pass to Cantor. Puts it up from 15. And it's Cantor again missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Here's Cantor. And it's Cantor again missing. Rose against Paul. Rose passes to Porzingis. Here's Kobe. Rebound, Milwaukee. Mirotic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense. That's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
Rose kicks it to Tucker. Ryan in the post, covered by Redick. Bryant's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Here's Rose. And here's Kobe. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Ball again, Rose. Right wing. And Tucker kicks to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock.
Excellent anticipation there. He was laying in the cut, we say.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Porzingis, covered by Mirotic. Kicks to Tucker. To the wing right side. And he gets the bucket. Kobe's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Porzingis passes to Tucker. Fades and shoots. Kobe, no luck.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Bryant hits them both.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
From about 19 feet, misses off the left iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
That's good.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Penalty situation. At the line.
So we can't get either to fall. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Chris Paul.
It's good from beyond the arc. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for Memphis.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 7. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Richardson, no luck. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.